G'day legends, Peter here from the Blue Groove. Maxie's got himself a new frame, and I just thought I'd show you a little bit about what we do in preparation with a new frame. There are actually things we can do to protect your frame and ensure that it lasts a hell of a lot longer when you put it together. Now, as you know, most frames will be built in a production run, and they're shipped, and then they'll often come and they'll sit in a warehouse. And obviously the warehouse will be affected by moisture that we find in the air, stuff like that. Like when you go to the shed in the morning, you've got dew droplets all over the roof. That moisture and condensation will affect the life of the frame sitting on the shelf. Now what that does is the condensation and moisture builds up within the frame where it's not painted or coated, and surface rust may occur. And as that starts to take hold in the welds and the joins of your frame, weakness is obviously becomes a problem. So two things we can do to ensure that our frames stay nice. All our frames, by the way, if purchased, are coated as well as protected with the rust preventative. So on the outside, we're typically using the Nano Future Shield ceramic coating. Now with the tests that they have done, with buckets and all sorts of industrial applications, they found that they increase the life and reduce the rust and wear on the frame by up to years. It was an incredibly impressive test, and basically by having the ceramic coating, it's an added sealant and paint protection on top of the actual frame, which repels water. Now, as you know, repelling the water means less chances of stuff inside your gussets, etc., creating issues or rust further down the track. Now, the other one we do is we use two products. We can either use your trusty little bottle of Speed X, which is a paraffin-based penetrating lubricant. Now, what makes this one slipperier than its father product, Corrosion X, is the EP additive base. Perfect for your chains, rejuvenating bearings, as it's 100% compatible with other greases. It's a great little product. What we typically will do is we use its brother's product, obviously the big boy, Corrosion X, which is a military approved rust preventative that we fog into the frame. Now, by fogging that up and down the tubes, it creeps and crawls. As long as that product is there, there is absolutely no way you can have any rust occur in the frame. And that's 100% guaranteed. The minute it touches, it completely neutralizes the electrolysis within the two dissimilar metals or the product itself. And as long as that's still there, which it never dries, it'll be there protecting your frame. What's this mean for trail dudes? Well, when you're out riding in the water, the dirt, you leave your bike out, we're all pretty, good for not looking after our bikes all that well. It's peace of mind. At the end of the day, we have seen failures with bike products, whether it be forks, frames, or handlebars, and that's probably not on the merit of the product itself. It's probably that they've had a bit of water get in there, and over time, the rust has created a weak spot, which then fails. So getting on top of that early and coming and seeing us, we can prepare you for the worst and ensure that your frame stays smick for longer. So if you've got any questions about what our ceramic coating is about and how we actually rust protect these frames by fogging it with a rust preventative, give us a call. I'm always happy to have a chat. We'll see you soon.